Welcome, Pisces, Aries, to your June Astro Dice reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. And this reading is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on. Best message, please, coming out. Best house for the month. Got the sun coming out in the first house with some Piscean energy. Okay, so the sun over here is talking about your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. With some Pisces energy. This energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, forgiving, and it confuses to soften to resolve. And within the first house of how people see you and how you see yourself, what people see and the impressions you give out to the world. And also, like I said, what you also see within yourself. I think that's very important that we understand that within the first house, we can also see what is going on within ourselves. If you look in the mirror, you can say, wow, maybe I'm not looking so hot today, right? You know what I mean? It's like, whoa, maybe I should do something with my hair, right? I mean, we always have something, right? What we can see or what we see. And, but at the important thing I think about this situation, though, is just because we give off the impression of what we see is not always what the world will see, though, either. Because you could say, wow, I look a hot mess, but then somebody else would be like, that's just the way you're perceiving something. I don't see you as a hot mess at all. And that's just because of the way you're feeling inside. That's your own emotions, right? And the way you're seeing yourself. So that's why I love the first house, though, because sometimes we think we're giving off one kind of impression, but we're actually giving off something else. And that's just because of the way we think and the way we are feeling. Love it. Love it. Love it. So, and it's crazy because most people are a little more we're harder on ourselves than the outside world sometimes. Right? And then sometimes it's vice versa. It's like, man, why don't you guys just give me a break, okay? I'm not feeling very good today. It's like, hold on a second. I'm just not feeling good, right? We're being a little over judgmental. So it's, it's always hard to say, though, right? Okay, let's get straight in here and see what's going on. Getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. You have the Three of Cups. Loving that. So you're definitely feeling like you have the joy right now in the very beginning of the month. I mean, under the sun, you're feeling that vitality. You're having that fun. There's a lot of happiness, a lot of joy that comes with the Three of Cups. It's talking about even getting out there, celebrating life. So you could even have something that you are celebrating. It could be a birthday. It could be something wonderful coming your way. Or it could just be that vitality within yourself saying, you know what? I feel awesome. Right? There could have been somebody over here who is trying to steal your energy, but it does feel like you're, or being very dishonest about the situation. But it doesn't feel like it's going to affect you at all. Okay, so it does feel like there could be some jealousy. What did I just say? Looking in the mirror, it's like, hey, you know what? Maybe I feel like a hot mess, but they're looking at you going, yeah, right, okay. Right, because now all of a sudden it's saying you might have somebody who's jealous around you. So I know how crazy that is, right? You feel like a hot mess and they're like jealous of they could be jealous of the way you look. Who knows, right? But there's a very narrow-minded first house where people see and the impressions they give you. Someone's very jealous about you. They might even think that, they may even see you as a little introverted at this time. But I do see that there could be someone a little jealous of your celebration, of your upcoming, of your Three of Cups. And it does feel like they are, you know what it really feels like? They're saying things nice to you to like get on your nice side. lot of gossip going around. The Queen of Wands in reverse is also a card of gossip. Gossiping about your upcomings, your happiness. Somebody is not happy. They could be out to try to air your dirty laundry, looking for some dirty laundry for you. Looks like you're letting go of some kind of situation that had maybe some kind of litigation that was going on. You guys might have been in it, some kind of court thing going on. Otherwise, it could just be some agreements and disagreements going on. But there's a lot of I blocked you kind of situations. Maybe you have blocked this person, whether it's block them, you know, from your life, from your phone, from the Facebook, however it is. It does feel like there is a lot of repressed energy there when it comes to this person. It does feel like, for some of you, I felt like you might have kind of got off the grid a little bit, right? And you're kind of getting more in touch with outdoor things, doing other things, right? Getting more in touch with resolved issues that are going on. Softens to resolve, right? Thoughts and feelings. Trying to do other things differently this month maybe than last month. Like maybe you're not on, social media as much. Like I said, all kind of off the grid. Maybe you know that you have people over here that are trying to start some crap, airing dirty laundry. Maybe you're tired of hearing their dirty laundry. Something is going on, right, where it just feels like you're connecting somewhere else. And this person is not very happy about that situation. But they do kind of feel like you might be repressing some kind of emotions as well when it comes to certain situations. Like you're trying to push down things. Maybe that's the way they feel because maybe you did block them off of social media, right? Or saying rude things towards you, something of this nature, spying on you, whatever's going on. Acting selfish, saying bad things. With the Queen of Pentacles over here, it does say, though, it's like with your purpose and what you need to do within your life is really just move onto something that's going to make you feel more happy. Something that's going to bring in more ideals, things that gravitate towards, things you want to achieve. And I just feel like this was, in the very beginning of the month, this person just was not giving you what it was you're looking for. It's almost like you're trying to define yourself and do things for yourself, and this person is not, was not being very practical or very supportive about the situation. So I do feel, okay, I definitely, let's see what's going on over here. The Hierophant, committing to the things that make you feel better, things that make you feel like you're getting to where you want to be, trusting within yourself, transitioning where you feel is more traditional for the way you want things. This is all about your emotional take on what is going on within your life and how you want to commit to your purpose when it comes to this and not living for someone else's needs. I'm telling you, that's really what I'm seeing over here. It's like, okay, well, right, they want to, they feel like you've kind of lost your way and you're isolating yourself away from them. They feel like you're very withdrawn when it comes to this situation. Well, you already withdrew over here anyways in the very beginning of the month. So they see you as still keeping your distance away from them. I do feel like there is something going on over here where it feels like they want you to do something that you're not comfortable doing or being something that you're not, whether it's at work, within a friendship, however it is. So they do see you as withdrawing a lot from this situation. I do feel like there was some gossip that was going on and they were being very narrow-minded about this situation. But I also feel like they're trying to take you off some kind of destined path for yourself and trying to put you somewhere where you don't feel comfortable. That's what I feel like. Or they don't have the same goal as you do, and you're starting to realize this. Because you're having your own personal celebration as you are withdrawing from this situation. You feel like whatever support they had, they don't have any more support. So you're not communicating with them at all. Right? You're pretty much connecting with your own sense of happiness and strength. I see it over here with the King of Cups coming out on your emotional basis over here, having your own, arriving to your own fulfillment, traveling towards your own celebration. You might even be taking a vacation or some kind of trip at the end of the month. Right? I see travel twice. So I do feel like some of you are going to travel away, going to go do something for yourself, something that doesn't have anything to do with this other person, right? And go kind of do your own thing, whether you're going to go meet family, relatives, go on a, cruise, who knows where you're going, right? Just some kind of vacation. However it is, it's pursuing what you want to do, but it's clashing with what they want. It feels like they're saying you're delaying plans. That they had with you at one time, and you might be leaving and going without them. Maybe you're not taking them with you. There's some kind of broken family over here and some kind of maybe divorce, separation, legal separation going on. I do see that. Maybe you're actually packing your bags and leaving. See that as well, because you're not finding that they're on the same. Yeah, they're not on the same page as you at all. It's like they're noticing that you've changed. They're saying you've changed so much into who you want to be, and you're doing what you want to do. Clarify on, I just want to clarify, and I know I usually don't do this on here, but I want to see this for just a second. Clarify on the Four of Wands. For some of you, I feel like you're developing a new partnership that's coming into fruition. I think you might have found someone else. Yeah, you could have some kind of past love or somebody who's giving you that idea of what love really is and allowing you to see and express your passions of what it is that you're really seeing, whether this is a friend or a new love coming in. I do see this though. I seen it there. That somebody has made you kind of wake up to see exactly what it is that you really want, and that you have not been living the freedom or living what what you truly needed this whole time. It feels like you've been living in kind of a nightmare or living in a cloud of somebody else's reality or somebody else's desire, somebody else's purpose, and not feeling like you're getting your foot in the door, whether this is a job or a relationship or feeling like, friendship, whatever it is. But it just feels like whatever it is, it feels like you have now the idea to dynamically speak out what it is you truly want that you've been holding on to for so long. But it also feels like you also have this Page of Wands who's coming in to finally let you feel, that you are truly the person that you truly are. Could be even a new boss coming in that allows you to want to move away from this situation as you're overcoming challenges. They're offering you maybe this new job as well. So we're going to keep that in consideration here for a second, because no matter what it is, it does feel like someone is coming in getting you all fired up. You already were fired up in the beginning of the month, but it just feels like this person. Now, maybe for some of you, this person's been around for a while, or maybe they're brand new and they're just almost like they've been thrown. If they're definitely coming in the middle of the month, it almost feels like the universe threw them at you, just to kind of open that door for you to be able to see what your potentials truly are. It's like you knew that this was not good for you and you have more and there's more for you. And it was almost like as soon as you woke up to that situation, that's when this King of Wands comes in and shows you that you're on the right track, that you're right. You are supposed to be here. And it was almost like they were meant to do so. So this person comes at a time for personal news and revelations at the perfect moment, right when you know you're onto something. It's kind of crazy, and it feels weird, but I just knew it because I could see it down here in the end of the month, right? But it's like, okay, but if you're doing all of that, then what does this mean, right? What is this, right? You have to okay, because I'm not focused on you anymore. I'm focusing my attention. See, this person has you focused and not focused on what it was before. So if you have this person over here as the Page of Swords saying, okay, well, I'm bringing in this news and I'm bringing in these contracts and I'm bringing in all these new ideas and stuff, so you don't have to focus on that anymore and you're not focusing here, then what is it, right? So that's why I pulled the extra cards, just so you know why I felt compelled to pull those cards. I felt that because I felt like there was something else that was opening up that was challenging you to want to move even more, right? Like, what was it? Because you feel it here, like, I don't want to deal with you anymore. Then here you're just like, okay, I'm going to distance myself, I'm gone. But then all of a sudden you're saying, okay, but I'm planning on really moving on from this bad situation because I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. Okay, and then it said, well, then you have to go, why? Why? Well, I didn't even think of why really until I got this card. And I thought, oh, that's it then. Because they're reaching out. Why? Because as soon as you get away from your comfort zone, all of a sudden you have something reaching out. Well, it says the Page of Swords, who is that Page of Wands, is reaching out to say, hey, I'm going to take you over here so you're not going to focus on this anymore because you need to be focusing on your purpose, your destiny, because you know that this is not where you need to be. Yes, absolutely. And yes, that is a lot, I do agree, for a horoscope. For what I usually do, but it just didn't, see, to me, without knowing that, it didn't make any sense. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't want to leave you guys hanging where it didn't make any sense, because then I was going to say, you have all these new contracts and stuff, but it would be like, okay, yeah, that's great and all, but then there was something, it just made you feel like, if you're reaching out, why? Like, why? And we're going to have like a big question mark in the reading, right? I mean, because then what if it doesn't come back up for the other readings? It doesn't always work like that. You can't just say it's going to rotate into the beginning of the month, right? So I just wanted to get that. It's so crazy though, because it was like, what was the point? Got it. Because they're showing you the bigger picture within the situation. And it definitely could be a fire sign or a air sign coming in. Doesn't have to be, but for a lot of you it could definitely be, because I did get fire twice. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. So definitely some of you could be getting a divorce. I have the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Justice card, another divorce card, and the Hierophant. So a lot of you could be getting some kind of legal separation or some kind of divorce coming out of this situation. And that's the overall cards. Just so you can have your Nine of Cups, right? Because I need to get to my purpose. For those of you, it's not a divorce or anything. There is some kind of legal issue going on, or you just wanting to get balance within your own. Hierophant twice. Within your wisdom, within your place, within your what? Your purpose in life, right? And so no matter what, it's like, this is where I need to be. And this is feeling like this is how my journey has to go, right? And you have a lot of karma coming because of the cause and effect, because of the Justice card. But this is where you're going to find that truth and justice and clarity within the situation. And maybe there was something too that you didn't feel like was equal, right? Because this card's also a card of equality. So maybe feeling like you're not equal to all the other areas within your life. Now it can feel like it's going to justify itself, balance itself out. Until next time, my friends, peace.